Thomas Frank is convinced he will be in charge for next week's North London derby despite Spurs being dragged into a relegation battle following their 2-1 defeat to Newcastle. The Spurs boss was berated by boos, songs about former manager Mauricio Pochettino and chants of "You're getting sacked in the morning" throughout a torrid 90 minutes in North London. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Thomas Frank's job looks increasingly under threat credit. Getty. Tottenham were booed off after a dismal displauCredit. Getty. Former players also called for the former Brentford boss to be given the boot. Tottenham were taught a lesson in their own backyard as Newcastle's Malick, Thiaw and Jacob Ramsey netted either side of an Archie Gray goal to head back north with all 3 points. Spurs are yet to win a Premier League game this year and now face a genuine battle to stay afloat, sitting 5 points above the drop zone in 16th place. Despite the noise and results, Frank is convinced he will still be in charge for Tottenham's next game against league leaders and bitter rivals Arsenal next Sunday. Read more in Football. Asked if he thinks he will take charge of that game, Frank said, "I am convinced I will be. I understand that it is easy to point at me, but it is never only the head coach, or the ownership, or the players, or the staff. It is everyone. We are not in a top position now. Everybody knows, directors, ownership and myself, what position we are in and what we need to improve and do better. That is what we are working very hard on." Most read in Football. Pressed on if he still thinks he is the right man to take the team forward in the long term, Frank added, "I am 1000% sure." Casino Special. Best casino bonuses from £10 deposits. I am also 1000% sure that I never expected us to be in a situation like this, with 11 or 12 injuries on the back of what we have been facing. But I know, when you need to build something and you need to get through things, you need to show unbelievably strong resilience. Spurs fans called for the return of Mauricio Pochettino throughout Tuesday's game. Credit. Getty. Tottenham, who finished last season in 17th place under Ange Postecoglou, have now taken just 4 points from the last 24 available to them. Frank's side will now have a 12-day break before they host Arsenal, and striker Dominic Solanke is confident they can use that break to turn things around. He said, "We don't want to be anywhere near the bottom of the table and we know that we can turn it around. It's a matter of when, and we obviously want to do that as soon as possible. We know we've got a while until the next game now, so we need to try and do everything on the training pitch to turn that around. We've got great players in the team, but we need to be doing better." Newcastle manager Eddie Howe had the backing of his fans from the off, despite coming into the game having lost 3 games on the spin. He sympathized with Frank's position, saying, "I think we know the reality of this job, that the boos can be any of us at any time." Recommended stories. If you look at Tottenham's injury list, it's an incredible list of players that they are missing, and I think that's really difficult for Thomas. I think he is an outstanding manager. I've come up against him many times, and I think he's got all the attributes to be a top manager for Tottenham, and I hope he gets the time to show that. Comments.